What's up, horror fans, and welcome to a brand new video. And in today's video, we have another episode of the Sadistic Costume Wearhouse. And it is the long-awaited Happy Death Day Babyface Killer costume. Now, this is a costume I have been working on for a while. It was in a prototype stage because I didn't have the right pair of sweatpants for it yet, but I finally do, so I'm finally ready to do this video for you guys. So if you guys like this video, you already know, make sure you hit that subscribe button, subscribe to the channel, become part of our little horror show here, and hopefully you enjoy. Now, let's go ahead and get into the pieces. Alright, and we're off. So the first piece is, of course, the Trick or Treat Studios Happy Death Day Killer Mask. Now, I went with the killer mask because I wanted the dirtiness for, of course, the killer. You can also go with a clean mascot mask if you want a clean look, but I went with the killer mask. Now, I did do some things to it. I took out a few pieces of the foam in the back to make it more comfortable to my liking. I also added a bit more dirt onto the eyes to make the eyes look a little dirtier, and yeah. I also painted in the tooth a little extra on this side, but that paint is clearly coming off, and I need to fill that in a bit more too. I'll probably do that later on. But yeah, other than that, this is a really great mask. I got it for $20, $20-something on Amazon, and yeah, I am really happy to have this mask in my collection, especially because it's such a great part of one of my favorite movies, and as you know, Trick or Treat Studios usually uses the movie master molds to create their masks, so this has some screen lineage to it, and it's a relatively nice plastic, so that's another plus. It's a little bit more malleable than per se, let me grab it really quick, than per se my John Carver mask, which is injection molded. Although, you guys know, this one is not injection molded. This one is a vacuum form mask. But that's okay, because vacuum form masks were very popular in the 50s and 60s, and this really harkens back to that mask style, and I really enjoy that. I also just really enjoy this mask and wearing it with the costume and getting to be one of my favorite horror movie killers. Anyway, let's go ahead and move on. To my weapon of choice for this costume. Oh god. To my weapon of choice for this costume. Sorry about that. My weapon of choice for this costume is, of course, my Trick or Treat Studios Halloween 2018 kitchen knife. Now, as you know, I use this for costumes such as the John Doe Killer, Michael Myers, of course. And sometimes you'll even see the creepy neighbor Dan holding it. But yeah. Now this is a really good knife. And I think they molded the hero knife to make these. And yeah, it just looks really good. It looks really realistic. I've had a few people question whether this was real or fake. They're like, I've had a few people really question whether this was real or fake, but, it's a really good prop, and I love using it with my Happy Death Day Babyface costume, because it kind of looks like the knife that was also in Happy Death Day. Even though I don't know the exact type of kitchen knife used in that movie, all I know is this looks sort of like it, so it makes for a great prop with this costume. And, yeah, you can literally get these things for like $15 to $20 on the Trick or Treat Studios website or on Amazon. Links will be in the description for everything. We now have the gloves. Now, as you know, the gloves I have used with Dr. Laughs, but he now has a pair of leather gloves, which we will go over in a future video. But, oh god, stop dropping crap, me, for fuck's sake. Okay, but yeah, these gloves, they're really nice. They're supposed to be like sort of like a silk opera glove. So that's what I really gotta stop dropping shit. It's fucking pissing me off. But other than that, yeah, the gloves, really nice. Now, I know it's not accurate to the movie, but I do wear this ski mask as a hood to kind of hide my neck a little better because the t-shirt I wear with this costume really isn't going to do it. So I just kind of wear this. It's optional. If you want to wear it, go ahead. It's either that or you could get like a black turtleneck sweater, but I prefer this because I like wearing the t-shirt underneath it better because it keeps me cooler under the hoodie. Speaking of the t-shirt, let's get into that right now. It's just a plain black Wonder Nation t-shirt. You could probably find these at places like Walmart, Kohl's, Old Navy, places like that, you know. But yeah. And to be honest, you could probably even buy these in packs. Just like if you're a grown adult male, you could buy black shirts in packs because, as you know, you're going to need undershirts if you're wearing a black suit to a funeral or something. But not to be depressing, but yeah, this really works out for under the cosplay, and yeah. And now the major pieces. Number one being the hoodie, which actually took me a while to source this hoodie so that I could do this costume. I never thought that I would be able to find a hoodie for this costume, but I scoured eBay, Amazon, stuff like this, and I ended up picking this up on Amazon. And this is a very nice, thick hoodie. It's not all that thick, but it's nice. It's somewhat thick, and I enjoy wearing it with Babyface because it looks accurate to the film hoodie, even though the film hoodie has a more rounded off zipper thing. And I wish I could replace this one, but I can't. So we'll just have to live with it for now. But yeah, I enjoy this hoodie, and it makes a really good hoodie for this costume. And now, the joggers. Now, these joggers I picked up on Amazon, and I know exactly what these are and exactly how much they cost. So these are French Toast Boys size 16 joggers on Amazon, and they only cost about $15. And depending on what size you are, you may have to get them in your correct size if you're going to go for this costume. If you're a grown man, I would suggest looking elsewhere because, yeah. But this video isn't mainly focused towards kids. It's focused towards those of you who want to do a costume like this. But yeah, these are really comfortable. I just got them today, but they are really comfortable. They fit really well. And I think they're going to be really nice for this costume. Now, I'm going to show you the old sweatpants I used to use. And you be the judge of which ones look better, because these are a pair of Old Navy ones that I picked up for $50 from Old Navy. Now, I cut off the pockets to try and make them look smoother, but it didn't look very well. But these are the old ones I used with the costume. Those ones really don't matter. Only the newer pair I use with the costume matters. But all that being said, I'm going to go ahead and jump into this cosplay and give you my final thoughts. And, of course, end the video. Let's do it. And there you guys have it. This costume is really nice. It's almost incredibly screen accurate. I really enjoy playing this character. You know, I love the movie. It's just all around awesome to have this costume and to be wearing it right now. And yeah, but with that being said, if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and become part of our little horror show here. And remember, we will see you in the next upload.